Good morning, my dear children. I hope that you all are keeping well. Happy Makar Sankranti to you all and to your family members. Students, last time we have started chapter number 10, that is time, and today we will start the same chapter, continuation of the chapter, that is chapter number 10, time, days of the week. So you all know about the days of the week, but let's recall and recite it together. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So there are 7 days in a week. So how many days are there in a week? There are 7 days in a week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The week starts from Monday and ends on Sunday. The days are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So Monday is the first day of the week and Sunday is the last day of the week. So here it has been written, Monday is the first day of the week and Sunday is the last day of the week. Similarly, as there are 7 days in a week, there are 12 months in a year. So let's see months of the year. A year has 12 months. January is the first month of the year. December is the last month of the year. Here you can see January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So I want that you also should do the correct pronunciation of these words. It's January, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So there are 12 months in a year. Sometimes a question may ask in your exam that how many months are there in a year? So you will write the answer. There are 12 months in a year. A year has 12 months. Which is the first day of the month? January is the first day of the month of the year. So December, what is the last month of the year? December is the last month of the year. So I hope that you have understood days of the week and months of the year. One more time I will recall it for you. There are 7 days in a week and there are 12 months in a year. Monday is the first day of the week and Sunday is the last day of the week. January is the first month of the year and December is the last month of the year. So let's move on. So let's see. Each month of the year has different number of days. So here you can see the month has been written and the number of days has been mentioned here. So January has 31 days, February has 28 or 29 days. After 3 years, the 4th year is a leap year. In that year, it is 29 days. Otherwise, a year has 365 days. When it is a leap year, when February has 29 days, so the year consists of 366 days. March, the number of days is 31. April has 30 days. May has 31 days. June has 30 days, July has 31 days, August has 31 days, September has 30 days, October has 31 days, November has 30 days, and December has 31 days. So there are 365 days in a year. A leap year has 366 days. February has 28 or 29 days. So it is the shortest month of the year. So a question might come in your exam that which month of the year is the shortest month? Or it can come like that. Which is the shortest month of the year? You will write the answer February. Then how many days are there in a year? 365. There are 365 days in a year. So how many days a leap year has? So a leap year has 366 days. So many questions can come in your exams like this. So you need to focus on your this explanation that there are 365 days in a year. A leap year has 366 days. So let's move forward. Now you can see here exercise. An exercises given here is tick the correct answer. Which is the third day of the week? So you count Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So the third day of the week is Wednesday. Which day of the week is always a holiday? You were very well known because in the school also when you come to school, Saturday is a very good day, half day of the school, and Sunday is your holiday. So Monday is the first day and Saturday is the sixth day and Sunday is your holiday. I think you enjoy a lot on Sunday because Sunday is your free day when you come to the school. But these days we all are missing you. You all are very, very precious. We all have recognized that you all are very, very precious thing, very precious children. Without children, school is nothing. So we miss you all. So which day comes between Thursday and Saturday? So count it: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So which day comes between Thursday and Saturday? That is Friday. You put a tick mark. I have done it for you. You also do it. How many days are there in a week? So how many days are there in a week? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There are 7 days in a week. Similarly, fill in the blanks. You can see there are 12 months in a year. How many months are there in a year? There are 12 months in a year. So dash is the shortest month of the year. February is the shortest month of the year. Dash is the first month of the year. January is the first month of the year. Dash is the last month of the year. December is the last month of the year. Dash comes between April and June. May comes in between April and June. Dash comes before August. July comes before August. So I have done this exercise here, and you also, students, please do it in your textbooks, that is maths textbook. Let's move on. Write the missing months of the year. So as I have told you, you have seen the calendars many times. You have seen your diary many times. In the diary it has been mentioned that how many months are there in a year, and you have to write it. So January. So similarly, you can see the months of the year you have to write in the blanks. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. You can see the calendar and you can write. I have written it for you. So now let's see the projects and activities. Please see knuckle streak. What is the pronunciation? Knuckle streak. There is an easy method to memorize the number of days in each month. Start from the small finger of the left hand and count as shown. See, this is your left hand. If you will count from here, see your left hand, or if you are putting it in front like this, you see. Count from your left hand. January has your this hands have got bones here. You can see on your hands. From your that you can count. January has 31 days. February has 28 days. March has 31 days. This lower part has 30 days. Upper part has 31 days. Lower part has 30 days. Upper part has 31 days. Similarly, on the next you will come 31, 31. July and August has got 31 days. So 31 days in August. The lower part is got 30 days in September. Then upper part has 31 days in October. 30 days in November, and the upper part 31 days in December. So you can see it like this. So you can learn this knuckle tricks in your hands. So let's move on. Can you see this calendar? So in this calendar that has been given in your book on page number 154, mark your birthday. Here it has been said, a calendar shows all the month of year, its weeks and days. It also shows important days such as holidays, festivals and so on. We always look at the calendar to see dates and set our schedule. Look at the calendar and write the date and day for each festival. So here starting from the first month of the year, January, on 14th of January, what special day we have celebrated? A holiday we have celebrated or festival we have celebrated is Makar Sankranti. And on 26th January we will celebrate our national festival, that is Republic Day. And especially this calendar is made for you to mark your birthday on this calendar. You can mark your birthday, your elder brothers and sisters' birthday. You can mark your mummy's birthday, daddy's birthday, your grandma, grandpa's birthday, or something is special. Some special days also you can mark in this calendar, and you can write here what special day you are going to mark. I hope you have understood, and mark your birthday here, and Teachers Day, Republic Day, Christmas Day, Children's Day, Gandhi Jayanti, all these things, Independence Day, you can mark in this calendar. So let's see. Here an exercise has been given for you students. Teachers Day is celebrated on 5th September. It is Teachers Day. Republic Day is on 26th January. It is a Republic Day. Christmas is on 25th December. It's a Christmas Day. Children's Day is celebrated on 14th November. It's a Children's Day. And Gandhi Jayanti is on 2nd October. It's Gandhi Jayanti. And whose birthday falls on Children's Day? Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Hint, he was the first Prime Minister of India. So Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was the first Prime Minister of India. He is very fond of children's, and children call him Chacha Nehru. So his birthday is a tribute to all the children of the world, and this day is celebrated as Children's Day on 14th of November. So now create and solve. Do this exercise by yourself. I have given when the minute hand is on the left hand side of the clock, it is quarter to, and when the minute hand is on the right hand side of the clock, it is quarter past. So now what you have to do, draw two clocks for quarter to and quarter past time. Write the time below each picture. So do this exercise by yourself in the book. The space has been given or provided in your book. You can see here, this space has been provided to you to draw two clocks. That means you have to draw four clocks, two for each quarter to. You have to draw two that shows the time quarter to, and you have to write the time also, and then you have to draw the two clocks which shows the time quarter past, and you have to mention the time just below it. So let's explore how many hours are there in a day. So exactly, you know that there are 24 hours in a day, and the hour hand takes 1 hour to move from one number to the next. So it takes 1 hour from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Can you write how many hours have passed from 4 to 6 o'clock? 4 to 5, 5 to 6. That means 2 hours. And from 6 to 9, 6 to 7, 1 hour, 7 to 8, 1 hour, and 8 to 9, 3 hours. So 3 hours has been passed. This I have done in the book itself on page number 155. I want that you should also do this exercise in your books given on page number 155. So I hope students So now children, you can see the worksheet on given on page number 156. Draw the hour hand and the minute hand to show the time. 4:30, that is 4:30. The hour hand will be on 4 and the minute hand will be on 6. 9:15. Is it the correct one? No, it is not correct. It is incorrect. So what is 9:15? The small needle will be on between 8 and 9, and the minute hand will be on 9. So you do it correctly. That is 9:15. 3:15. 3:15 means 3:15. 5:30, that is 5:30. 1:15, the small needle will be between 12 and 1 and it will be on 9. That means 12:45 is 1:15. 7:30, 7:30. 8:45, small needle will be on between 8 to 9 and the big minute hand will be on 9. The hour hand will be between 8 and 9 and the minute hand will be on 9. That is 9:15, and 9:15 is 9:30. The hour hand will be on 9 and the minute hand will be on 6. That is 9:30. 9:15 is the hour hand is between 8 and 9 and the minute hand will be on 9. 6:15 is 6:15. The small needle or the hour needle will be at 6 and the minute hand will be on 3. So let's see this exercise. Ordinal number. Write the ordinal number for each day of week. That means you have to maintain the sequence of the week. Tuesday is the second day of the week. The clue has been given here. So Monday is the first day, Wednesday is the third day because Tuesday is the second day of the week. Monday is the first day of the week, Tuesday is the second day of the week, Wednesday is the third day of the week, Thursday is the fourth day of the week, Friday is the fifth day of the week, then Sunday is the seventh day of the week because sixth day is Saturday. Saturday is the sixth day of the week. It is not given here, but you remember. Write the months of the year. You know it very well. This is a practice exercise for you students. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So in this blocks you have to write the months of the year. I have done it for you. These both exercise I have done it for you. The ordinal number I have done it for you. You just do it in your own books. Student, one more reminder I want to give you here. Here I have in 9:15 I have made the hour hand on 5 and the minute hand on 3. This I want that something like this can come in your exam, and if it has been drawn like this, you have to make the correct hour hand and minute hand. This is only a practice exercise for you. Might be 2 or 3 watches can be given in your exam, and you have to see the time, that what time it is, and you have to do the correction. That means 9:15 means 9:30. The hour hand will be on 9, smaller needle will be on 9, and the minute hand will be on 6. That means 9:30. 9:15 means 9:30. 3:15 means 9:15, and 3:15 is 3:15. 5:30 is 5:30. 4:45 is this, and 7:30 you can see 7:30. 8:45 is 8:45. 15 minutes remaining to get 9, and 6:15 is 6:15. So 9:15 is 9:15. The smaller hand will come here, and the hour hand will be here, and the minute hand will be on 15. 9:15 is 9:15. Again I am telling you, 9:15 is the hour hand will be on 9, and the minute hand will be on 3. That is 9:15. 5:30 means 30. 4:15 means 15. 4:45 means 15 minutes is remaining to get 1. I hope now it is clear to you, and I want that you should do this exercise clearly in your copies. I have done it. This one is for you, and I want that you should also do it in your books. And now your course is completed, your term is completed. Soon we will send you the syllabus, that how and up to which chapter you have to prepare your maths for coming examination. So I hope that you have understood this, and keep safe. Protect yourself from extreme cold, and learn everything by heart. Complete your work, because from next week you will be submitting your books and copies for correction. We will ask the book also for the correction. So please complete your book on time as it has been asked. Thank you.